My people, just as we started thinking that Donald Trump actually is trying to find excuses to go into Nigeria so he can steal oil, lithium, rare earth, and other things, something like this happens. This is a church, okay? This is a church where Christians are praying, as you can see. All of a sudden they hear gunshots outside and people storm into the church, people that are Muslims, unaliving people like wildcat. This is very sad. So before we get to this, I need you to understand. There is a camera in church. Now, as you would imagine, today a lot of churches do live streaming. They will live stream the sermon. And that's exactly what happened. During the live stream, they were victim of an attack by ruthless men. Watch this. Look at this lady. Let me pause right there. Look at the lady here in white. Okay, white and green. She's an old woman. She's an old woman. Look at this. Let's go. She can barely run. Oh my God. Look at this other one. Look old woman here with blue. Look. Whose mama is this one? They're calling up on gods to protect them. The lady's left by herself. They're in, look. You can see one of the guys on the left, one of the killers on the right. Oh my God. So the authorities of Nigeria initially called it a robbery. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, they initially called this a robbery. Then they changed very rapidly, saying, oh, no, we apologize, it wasn't a robbery. So they were already thinking about something that's absolutely not the truth. Remember, they said there's no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. Now you are told something is happening right now. They're shooting people. Oh, no, it's a robbery, without investigating. But because there's live stream video, okay, the proof is clear. I don't know how we apologize, it wasn't a robbery. Had there been no live stream video, do you think they would have apologized saying it's not a robbery? Let me ask you. Have there been no live stream video? Do you believe that they would have apologized saying no, it actually was not a robbery? Now, let me give you context for those of you that are very new here. A couple of days ago, Trump came straight saying if Nigeria doesn't do anything to go and resolve the issue with terrorists in the country that are unaliving Christians every single day, the United States of America will come into Nigeria, gun a-blazing, to find a solution to that. Trump said we're going to go and attack the terrorists.
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition.
He never said we're going to destroy the Nigerian government or Nigerian army. Trump never said we're going to go and destroy the establishment of Nigeria's structure. We are going to find a solution to the Christian people that are being killed every single day, since the government is not doing anything. People woke up in arms, very angry at Donald Trump, saying that he's a bad man. Trump just wanted to steal from Nigeria. His objective is to go and steal the oil, steal the lithium, steal the rare earth that Nigeria possesses. And they're trying to find any sort of excuses to come into the country. And that was after this pastor right here made a video showing the bodies of Christians that are being buried after they said that they were lying. There was no genocide of Christians happening Nigeria.
Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre, there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And look at it today. Is there any Muslim here? United Nations, I know you're watching it. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump, now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria.
Genocide is a big word, and I understand that. But Christians are being unalive every single day. How do you call that? Because they are Christians. And I don't care. I know a lot of people get touched. This is not about Muslims against Christians. This is about human life. I don't care if there were Muslims being unalive. I'll be the very first person to speak about it. If there were Taoists or Buddhists that are being unalived every single day in Nigeria, whichever country, I'll be the very first person to talk about it. If there are Christians, I'm going to talk about it. It just makes sense. And it saddened my heart to see so many Nigerians that are scared to speak out.
There's a lot of distortion going on. People claiming that there is no genocide of Christians in the nation.
So many Nigerians are scared to speak out. Musicians don't talk about it. Actors don't talk about it because they're afraid. They are afraid of the repercussion. Okay, they're going to be victims of speaking about the situation. The government does not acknowledge that Christians are being killed. They are being killed every day. You see that on Livestream. You see this on the Livestream. Imagine that lady, that old woman that cannot run. She's stuck. What could have been going through her mind at that specific time? She's calling up on God, give me foot or legs or whatever so I can move. I just want to find out, what is this about? How many churches have been attacked in Nigeria? Let me put it this way for you. Nigeria kills the most Christian people in the world. Yes, this is not me. This is factual. You can check that. There are more Christians dead in Nigeria than anywhere else in the world. You can take Saudi Arabia. You can take North Korea. You can take China, mixing all of them together. And Afghanistan, they don't come near Nigeria. Nigeria kills more Christians in the world than anywhere else in the world. And you cannot expect us to shut up. We will not shut up. I don't care which religion they are. We need to call a spade a spade. Now, unfortunately, what we're seeing is local media don't talk about this. Maybe because they desensitize about the news. Because remember, when you see things every single day, it's like a nurse that sees dead bodies, or whoever you call that person that washes dead bodies every single day. Eventually doesn't feel anything. The first time he felt very sad and washing a dead person. On the 20th and 1000th time, they don't feel anything anymore. Maybe that's what's happening in Nigeria. People don't feel that anymore. They are desensitized with reality. But family members that lose brothers and sisters and parents every single day, and grandmothers like that one, will never be desensitized. Now, it's very easy for you to say there's no genocide in Nigeria when your people are living in a beautiful home, in a nice area, you are dancing to Burna Boy and sipping on champagne. What about the people that don't have that? I mean, why are Nigerians angry when Trump says, let's go find a solution? Because you failed to find a solution. Because Trump never said, I'm attacking Nigeria. He said, we want to go destroy the terrorists that are killing the Christians.
The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
Many people say that not only Christians are being killed, they are also Muslims. Well, if not only Christians are being killed and Muslims, it means the problem is even bigger. It means you should be even more motivated to get help from somebody else to get you resolving this problem. But apparently you're not interested in that. You're more interested in, oh no, they want to steal from us. They want to take stuff from us. America want to steal our lithium. They want to steal our oil and stuff. Brother, how do you profit from the oil in Nigeria? No, tell me, how do you profit from the oil and the lithium? You don't. You are poor. You live in very difficult conditions. That's why you don't like the country. You hate Nigeria. You want to go live in London, in New York, and everywhere, and South Africa because you hate Nigeria. You hate Nigeria. That's why you don't want to live in Nigeria. You don't profit from things in Nigeria. You don't. It's the big people. It's the people in power, the chairperson, the ogas. Those are the people that... Can we say that this looks orchestrated? It looks like somebody's getting something out of it. Can we say that this doesn't look right? Like, why all of a sudden, since Trump spoke about it, this seemed to have intensified all of a sudden? Okay? A day ago, 114 people were unalived, Christians, and 100 people taken away. A day before that, 25 young girls were taken away, abducted, kidnapped. Now, when people talk about this, they say they want to come steal your lithium, your oil. Doesn't make sense. Now, why are we talking about this? Because Nigeria has 250 million people. That's a lot of people. If this doesn't get resolved in Nigeria, it's going to spill out into Ghana, into Togo, into Cameroon, into all these countries. And we don't want that. We don't want that. And the best way to prevent this is to protect and speak about what's happening in Nigeria right now, deep inside. I mean, they've sold you this, oh, Trump just want to come and steal. Well, Namibia has got a lot of oil, more than Nigeria. Yes, they've discovered gas and stuff, a lot of things. Why isn't Trump going to Namibia trying to bring democracy? Why isn't Donald Trump trying to go to Namibia and bring democracy? Because Namibia is not a shithole country. Namibia is organized, is structured. Namibia has a lady, in matter of fact, that is, I believe, from a different country who's a minister. You don't see that in many African countries. Why isn't Donald Trump going to Botswana, where there's a lot of diamonds, more than anywhere else in the world except Russia? Botswana has diamonds more than anywhere else in the world except Russia. Why isn't Donald Trump going there to go steal the diamond and bring democracy? Because Botswana is not a shithole country. Now, if you give people reasons to come to your country and bring order, they will bring order in your country. What do we say about these people that are being unalive? In your eyes, you can see it's live stream. You can't deny this anymore. The government tried to deny this, saying it was an armed robbery. Nicki Minaj spoke about this. This is her.
It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
After Nicki Minaj spoke about this, some people who are not Christians said you must kill Nicki Minaj. You hear that? Yes. How do you stay quiet to that? Some people say you must kill her. There's even one who was part of the government that said, as a Muslim, you have no business listening to music. Listen to that. As a Muslim, you have no business listening to Muslim. In 2025, don't listen to music, especially from a person like Nicki Minaj. Even if you do, now is the right time to delete everything concerning her from your life. Do I agree with Nicki Minaj? I don't necessarily agree with her. Do I agree with her style of life? I don't necessarily agree with the way she's naked, half naked. Well, that is work, music. But the issue here is the timing. When do you want to talk about Nicki Minaj? When she's pointing fingers at Christian being unalive, then that you remember Nicki Minaj exists and music shouldn't be played? Is that the world you want to live in? Because you say Africa must come together, people must love each other. Is that the world you want to live in? You want to live in a world where people can bring their mentality that says you mustn't listen to music? That's the law that exists in northern Nigeria. Sharia law, that's what they want to spread throughout Africa. Now, first throughout Nigeria, then throughout Africa. How? Because there are 250 million people. The next thing is they're going to be living in other people's country. They do live in other people's country. Then later on, they'll go like, no, your style of life, we don't like it. Are we going to bring you no music? Is that what you want? I don't know. Are all Nigerians like this? Well, no, absolutely not. But how do we know the good ones from the bad ones? That's the problem. Let me know how you feel about this. It was a great pleasure. Do you still buy the stories that say that Donald Trump is only trying to go steal from Nigeria? Is this true? Well, if you want to use a rational mind, maybe it's an opportunity for Trump to make money because he will never do nothing for nothing. Or else he could have done something about Gaza or Sudan. But if you give them an opportunity to come in, you couldn't be complaining. Okay. Are Christians being unalive every single day in Nigeria? God bless.